Hello, welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Brian Shea.
Hey, everyone.
And Ben Hanson.
You can call me Leo Vader Plus.
Leo Vader Plus. Speaking of Plus, what are we looking at?
We are looking at Sonic Mania Plus.
Why?
Because they are putting out a new edition of this game. Just the same game you played last year and probably liked a lot, or maybe didn't, but it's a good game. And they added some new stuff. As you can see, this part right here is all new. This is Angel Island Zone, which is the first level of Sonic 3. You got a glimpse of this in the original Sonic Mania, but now they added a little playable sequence of it. But we were playing Encore mode.
Okay.
Which is an all-new mode that you can do in this version of the game. It incorporates all the different characters, as you'll see right here. So
the different characters?
So there used to be 3 playable characters. There are now 5. So it's Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, like the original, and then that's Ray the Flying Squirrel and Mighty the Armadillo, which are 2 characters from like super early Sonic history.
Don't be snarky. Don't be snarky. Don't be snarky.
I'm not being snarky.
No, that sounds great. And so where are these freakers from?
So like they're from like way back in the day. Like we had so I have to choose a character now to join me.
You.
Which is it going to be?
Dude, Armadillo.
Mighty. Yeah, I chose Mighty.
Yeah, great choice.
So then So then
he turns bad.
So a little robot came, and he's a guy you fight later. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So I can switch to him, and he has his own. They have their own moves now.
Yeah.
And these are actually old characters?
Yeah, so Mighty is more prominent. He was in Knuckles Chaotix for 32X.
Really?
And they were marketing him kind of prominently, but also both these characters were from like super early in the Sonic world.
Yeah. Not exactly fan favorites, but more just
nods to hardcore fans, yeah.
Okay, and you really got to nod hard to get their attention.
So then it took us to Green Hill Zone, which is the first real level of Sonic Mania. Like after the opening cutscene of the original game, this is where it dumps you. But you'll notice that they did like palette swaps on a lot of these. So the thing about Encore mode is you don't really have a live system. Instead, in the lower left corner, you can see the characters that I have. And
they're also in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, but you can see like I have Ray. I hit that box and now I have Ray on my roster. So if one of these characters dies, he gets replaced by Ray. And also the rings are a little bit more sparse this time around. And the enemies are placed in different spots. So it's not only that the levels look different, like you can see it's like sunset in the background instead of the blue skies that are usually in Green Hill Zone. We just blew right past that opportunity to bonus stage, which is another new thing.
And you can't go back, huh?
Not on that one, I don't think. So I went.
You just got so excited, and all this muscle memory.
Yeah, it really just took over. So they each have their own special abilities, like I said, the new characters.
Oh, God, no.
It's okay, Cork.
No fall damage. It's okay. So Mighty has like this kind of butt slam thing. And speaking of other Mario moves, Ray the Flying Squirrel kind of has like a glide ability that is similar to how like Mario controls with his cape in Mario World.
Okay. Interesting.
So this slam takes out nearby enemies. So I didn't hit him that time, but he was like in the vicinity of my smash.
I also saw you knocked a computer out of a tree.
Exactly. You can hit items from up top. Here, get some more. And then this one randomly swaps with another character. So I just got Ray. So you can see he kind of...
Oh, it really is. That's fun.
So what's Ray from?
He's kind of like an early concept character from like the early days of Sonic that really didn't make it into anything. All right, so...
Ralph McQuarrie actually drew him, Cork.
Really?
Yeah, it's a deep cut.
So we can get the bonus stage here. Not going to promise that I'm any good at it.
I will make that promise.
But it used to be the blue spheres, if you recall.
Yes.
And now it's... Oh, I've already lost the safety net. So things are going great. And we're done.
Story of my life right there.
But you can get bonus items through that. And like if you hit it up through the top, it does get you another level. You just keep climbing pretty much, and you get more bonus items.
All right.
And you get more characters. All right. And this,
Shea.
So is this identical? Shut up.
This is the same boss fight.
Okay.
Shea.
What?
Hello. Is this thing on? I'm wondering if you actually think this is a good package and a good deal here.
Well, if you
don't say if you like the original and you're willing to spend a little bit of money. Then
what
maybe.
I am saying is if you own the original, it is a $5 DLC purchase.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, and then it's also the first time the game has been available physically, and you get a nifty little reversible Genesis cover that you can swap out.
That sounds great. And how much is the actual purchasable thing?
So it's going to be $30 if you want the physical version, which the base game was $20, but that was digital only.
Right. Cork, did you play Sonic Mania?
No.
All right.
I don't know. It seemed like people who like Sonic were really into it, though, and I'm happy for them.
But you're like an old Sega guy. You're just not into this stuff.
Not really a big Sonic guy. And it's not because of the fandom or anything like that. I just, even when the first game came out, I just did not like the way that Sonic controlled. And I've been lectured on Facebook that I am wrong. That he actually controls wonderfully, but I just it does not work with the way that I like to play games.
So you can see you can actually swap the characters on the fly. So I just hit triangle on this PS4 controller, and now I'm Sonic. And you see how I have Knuckles and Mighty in my reserves.
Yes.
So if one of these characters unfortunately passes away,
What the
dies
hell?
of natural causes,
drowning.
you can drown.
Yeah, exactly.
Then those characters kind of tag in.
Okay.
So that's how your live system works, as opposed to just having the kind of antiquated live system, which I think a lot of people were kind of down on, even though this was like a classic nod to the old Sonic games. I think people were like, this is kind of like a thing that people have moved on from in the game industry.
Let the past die, everybody. Get rid of lives.
And I mean, I am a big fan of like this classic gameplay, but I also was kind of like over the live stuff as well. Like, whether that was in the old Mario games or whatever. We can try this bonus stage again. Let's do it.
I have faith in you.
I don't.
And this isn't a reference to anything? This is just a brand new bonus stage?
I think that like because of like Spinball.
Well, sure.
Let's see if I can get Tails. Nope. So it just kind of drops at a certain point, and I really blew it.
You don't want
Seems
him.
like that's the one thing you don't want to grab.
You
Shea.
really don't.
What do you call him, Shea?
He's always going to be Dr. Robotnik for me.
See, I'm with you.
But
that
was the original name was Dr. Eggman in Japan. It was the Sega of America marketing people that changed him to Dr. Robotnik.
Here's the deal. We're not in Japan. So thanks. Hanson gets it.
We're not?
Oh, no!
I got a fire shield for when I exit this thing, this crazy contraption. So you can see I'm climbing in levels.
Right.
This part is actually really hard to get around.
See, I would like a new Sonic Spinball game.
I would not mind that either. I'm surprised they haven't done like a collaboration with Zen Pinball.
Oh my gosh, that's got to be in the works, right?
You would think, but how long has Zen Pinball been around?
God, since Zen
Quite a
was
while.
invented,
Since the dawn of time.
This seems neat, Shea. I'm glad this exists.
Me too. And not just because I'm a big Sonic fan.
That has a lot to do with it, though.
That does have a big chunk to do with it,
If you didn't like Sonic, then I wouldn't be happy for you.
I would be very upset this
You'd
exists.
be very upset you're playing it. This is not good. Cool.
So, this comes
entire-
out Tuesday of next week.
Tuesday of next week.
That is the 17th, July. And it's on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
So you've got like some... I'm not going to let you do your outro here. So you've got some remixed visuals. Does it have like remixed songs also? Or is it basically the same soundtrack?
It's the same soundtrack as Sonic Mania, but that had a lot of
That was
remixed
remixed
songs to
itself.
begin with. So now I'm going to be Knuckles. This is just the first like main boss of the game.
Yeah.
So if you've played the first game, you know this boss. But they've also retuned a lot of the boss battles.
Yes? Like how so?
Like just tuning for difficulty, tuning...
Like adding obstacles or
making some of them easier, having like certain ones having fewer obstacles.
Okay.
Certain ones having more obstacles, I would imagine. But yeah, that was one of the things. They just retuned the difficulty of some of the boss battles. And if you don't want to play this Encore mode, the full game is still accessible, where you can play like the classic Mania mode, it's called.
Okay. Oh, sweet lord.
Yeah, I really messed that one up. I don't know why I switched away from Knuckles. He's clearly the best choice in this battle.
So your favorite character of all time?
He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like the last of the classic characters that they introduced.
Oh, no.
This is a real
You've really
pickle.
done it now. Oh, no.
I got out.
You got out.
I need a ring. Oh, I have rings. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just going for it. Got him. There was the end right there. And he pushed me off. Well, that about wraps it up.
Yeah. Cool. Well, on that note, Shea, thanks for showing us the game.
For
Hanson,
sure.
Thanks for pushing buttons and all that good stuff.
Anytime, man.
And viewers, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Bye.